Hello, everybody. Today is March 23rd, 2021. Welcome to the Daily News Update and Stimulus Check Update. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe so that you could get your daily news fix about the new Stimulus Check Update. The IRS has started sending out its second batch of coronavirus stimulus check payment, and many are being delivered this time by mail and debit card. For people with direct deposit, the $1,400 per person payment began processing on Friday, and the official pay date will be Wednesday. A large number of this latest batch of payment will also be mail, so taxpayers who did not receive direct deposit by March 24th should watch the mail carefully in the coming weeks for a paper check or a prepaid debit card, also known as Economic Impact Payment Card, EIP card. More direct deposits. The IRS say that the Bureau of Physical Service had leveraged data in their system to convert many payments to direct deposit that otherwise would have been sent as paper checks or debit cards. This will accelerate the disbursement of these payments by weeks. The IRS also took pains to explain the checks, debit card, and envelope and what they look like in their website. Hundreds of thousands of checks and debit cards that went out during a round of payment included in last year's CARES Act was never cashed or activated. Most have been thrown away by accident because the debit card mailed in discreet envelopes many people thought was junk mail or scam offers. The Biden administration has said that it will reissue those that have never been cashed or activated. For those who is asking the question, where is my third stimulus check? Well, this is how you're going to find out. You could go to the IRS website and go to Get My Payment tool on the website to find out when your third stimulus check will be coming. Many are expected the payment to be deposited in the bank already by March 17th. In order to use the My Payment tool, users are required to enter the Social Security or tax ID number, the date of birth, street address, and zip code. The tools show in the status when the payment will be issued, payment date for direct deposit or mail, and it will be updated once per day. So you could go to the website and check it every day. The IRS says not to call them because the phone assisters don't have the information beyond what's available on the IRS.gov website. And if the payment status shows that it's not available, then that means that the IRS has either not processed your payment or you are not eligible for a payment. However, if you have a need more information message when you're using the tool, then that means that the payment was returned to the IRS by the post office because it was unable to deliver for one reason or another. For those who already received the first two stimulus checks but didn't receive a payment via direct deposit, they will receive a check or prepaid debit card. For Social Security and other beneficiaries, they will generally receive this third payment the same way as their regular benefit. A payment date for this group is expected to be announced soon. In other news, on Monday, there was a mass shooting in Boulder, Colorado. Over 10 people were killed when the gunman opened fire in a supermarket. Of the 10 people, one of them was a police officer that arrived on the scene. He was fatally shot. The suspect was wounded during a confrontation with the police and has been taken into custody, according to the Boulder Police Department, who did not reveal the name of the individual at the time or the motivation for the deadly shooting. The suspect was hospitalized for the injury. The acting U.S. Attorney for the District of Colorado has said that they will put the full weight of the federal law enforcement in the support of this investigation. Boulder has suffered a terrible and massive, horrific. Boulder has suffered a terrible and mass shooting today, Boulder District Attorney told reporters on Monday Night News. That this is not the first mass shooting that we've had in the state of Colorado. The district attorney added that his heart goes out to the Eric Talley family, the officer that was killed, and his loved ones and his colleagues. His life was cut far too short, and he wanted to stress how incredibly sorry he was for all the victims killed that day in King's Super, the supermarket that was there. For the people going there for shopping and just going about their daily lives, was cut abruptly and tragically by this shooting. And he promises the victim and the people of Colorado that they will secure justice. With all these mass shootings, um, there was a shooting in Atlanta that killed over 8 people, and now this mass shooting in Boulder, Colorado, killing 10. You have to wonder sometimes why all the hate. We have to say stop the hate. It is just saddening me to sometimes to read these news and to report on them, but they're important. In other news, half the United States is suffering from a drought, and it's due to less snow and rain in many parts of the country. While the opposite side of the world, Australia is hit with heavy rain, bringing the worst flood in 50 years. However, they thought it was going to be 1 in 20, the worst in 20 years, but it's getting worse. So now it's going to be 1 in 50 years. Thousands of people have been evacuated and damaging hundreds of houses, affecting over millions of people in New South Wales, Australia. Major roads were closed, school was closed, so it's pretty bad out there right now. The Biden administration is taking a lot of heat for the U.S. border situation down in the south. That there's been currently over 10,000 migrants, including children, that's being kept in these tents that was never meant to house that many people, and for children either. A lot of the children is being unaccompanied by their parents, meaning their parents are not coming with them. They're coming by themselves in groups. And that's what's really troubling. So the Biden administration now is accepting the children in while denying all the male adults and telling them to go back. However, the difference between Biden is that they're taking the children in and they're trying to find a way to find their adult parent and seeing how they could go back so that they're not just turning away kids. But with that comes a lot of problems. Taking care of them, housing them, feeding them, and all these other problems that come along with it. Biden has been criticized for stopping the border wall has already begun construction under Trump. Biden administration has told the people that if they're seeking asylum to stay where they're at and seek the asylum from there. However, the problem is they're not listening to the administration and they are coming anyways. So this creates the problem of they're coming and they either have to be turned away because if they're adults, but if they're kids, the Biden administration is a difficult situation all around in the southern border right now. I appreciate your time. Thank you for listening to the daily news update and stimulus check update. If this was of any help, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.